Hello, this is Heather on this rainy Monday. I'm coming to you today with your connection challenge, your Monday connection challenge, and this one is a little bit different. We're switching it up a bit. Okay, so what I came to realise last year was that I was kind of using, like, we like to do a lot of things, like we feel more useful if we're doing and active. And so what I'd come to realise is that I wasn't necessarily active as much as actually I was really restless. And what I mean by this, the difference, right, between active and restless. If there was a tiny window of time that was free and available, then I would fill it with something, right? So there was always something I had to do, and I always had to be busy. And granted, the pandemic probably didn't help with lockdown, and obviously my fear around loneliness also didn't help. But I felt like I had to be doing things all the time. There was absolutely no way that I could sit still, give myself permission to sit still and just be, right? So your Monday connection challenge this week is to have that space. Give yourself permission to have that space, to be still, especially when we're launching our own business, or we're focusing on a new program, let's say in an organisation, or we're in a major problem that's going on, or a situation that's unfolding. We feel like we need to take action and do something, when actually what I've come to realise now over the last 9 to 12 months is that when these things start unfolding, the biggest gift you can give yourself is some time to be still. And there are two reasons for this. When we are in motion, and what I call it, I say there's people choose action for distraction, and then they choose restlessness for avoidance. That's what I say. And the distinction between the two is marginal. However, if you find yourself not having a minute's peace at all during the day and only sitting down in the evening, maybe 8-9 o'clock, to some kind of stimulus, whether that's wine, TV, both, whatever, food, then that would typically say to me that that's a form of restlessness. Where action's concerned, it will be, if you're in the thick of a program, a project, or a situation unfolding, that you can't sit back and discuss it or consider some thinking time to get you through that problem. You've got to take some action to feel useful. So there's the distinction between the two in my mind. And what I've realised is, when I'm inviting you to experience the similar thing, overall, the challenge is for you to get connected to your feelings and emotions, get connected to like a heart-led feeling over whatever situation you're in or whatever you're experiencing it. And it could be because you're starting a business, you feel like you need to be doing things all the time, because that's going to lead to making it successful. And what happened to me, I think it was a week in July or June, I gave myself, granted myself a week off where I didn't have to be doing anything, or I didn't feel like I should be doing anything. And as my good friend Chris Oliver would call it, I listened to the whisper that came to me. And there was a few. Now, this might sound weird. What happens is we layer on all these things that we need. We get busy, and we stop listening to our feelings, emotions, kind of what comes up to us in terms of thoughts, rather than allowing our thinking to take over and crowd our kind of headspace. And what happened to me in that time was, the Lonely Coach community came to me in that time, and it came while I was washing up, I think, thinking, oh my God, this is a thing, I need to be out there with this and have this available for others to get involved with, because they must be experiencing similar feelings to me. That had I not had that space, that time off, where I didn't feel like I had to be doing anything, then that would not have happened. It wouldn't have come to me the way it did and given me that impetus and fire to go forward and put it into action. It's like a knowing that when it comes to you that way, there's like a knowing inside you that says, right, this is definitely the right thing to do. When we're in action, when we're in motion, sometimes the things that we make a decision to go forward with aren't always based on a knowing. You might know it is more of a certainty, coming from a place of certainty. And I would term it more as when it comes to you, because you've given yourself the time and space to kind of really consider options and consider all the things you stand for, then it just comes from a knowing place that it's the right thing to do. So it's a bit different, it's a bit edgy. This week I'm asking you to take some time out for yourself, removing any stimulus. Okay, you can have a notepad, you can journal if you like, you can also just watch birds in the garden, like whatever it is that would help you get out of your head and get into your kind of feelings and emotions and kind of your heart, and allow these whispers to come to you, and you'll see the difference, I promise. So enjoy your connection challenge, Monday connection challenge. This is Heather. Good luck with it and see you soon.